Here it comes. This is what we've been afraid of all night, but maybe we just had to confront it. Maybe we had to face our fear.
Yeah, it's like God in that way.
Every Radiohead song at the same time. It's just God.
What? God?
Yeah, it's
God
just like
is
God.
a pretty good fear.
Yeah.
I'll never face it.
You do have to. You do have to.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Truly.
First thing that you can kind of hear an entire discography at the same time.
Oh, that's electric engineering.
But I'm a creep.
Oh my God, I know that one. Maybe that fixed it.
It's actually going to send out someone to get it. That just means that it's gone.
Camera works in Waterford.
Like what?
Camera works, they're in Waterford.
I was thinking about locals. Yeah. Okay. Write that down, actually. Write my notes down.
Did you get it?
Of course you can.
Oh, it's so heavy.
You can touch it.
Nice camera.
It was. It was. The viewfinder actually never worked, which made me very upset when I first got it.
How does the viewfinder not work, of all things?
It just, I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue.
Is this melted or bent?
Ben, that happened when I dropped it off rocks on the riverfront.
That's pretty cool.
It's probably my favorite injury.
It's like the one that doesn't matter and is like almost impossible to. I guess you could take pliers, but then it'll probably just.
Yeah, it's not even worth fixing. Because like I never even had a, well, I have my lens cap. I know exactly where it is. I've never used it. I don't give a shit.
I could fall asleep. Me too. Let's do this one.
I'm ready whenever.
Well, the song's still on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, that's why I said whenever.
This is my favorite part of that one Radiohead song. Well,
About
my
3
least
minutes left.
Okay. I'm in no rush.
I'm so basking.
Yeah, that wall of sound production.
You'd think you'd be able to hear at least one distinct anything at all. Maybe if you turn it up loud enough, I'll be able to pick
I can
something
hear
out.
that's exactly it.
Which one should I do? I was gonna do either this one
Don't put that up to me. I'm just your publisher.
or this one.
I'm not your editor.
This one or this one?
Do guts. Come on.
Do guts?
Yeah, don't just go up there and be. There's that part.
Hey,
That part in
really
every
speaking.
Radiohead song.
What entirely possible.
Yeah, I was just about to say they sync up perfectly like Joe or Oh,
It's a great hammer.
I actually love this camera. All jokes aside, I love it. And I'm going to beat the shit out of it until it no longer works, and then I'm going to get a Fujifilm. And I'm actually going to take care of that one.
amen.
Are we repping?
Are you repping?
You like craft?
You gotta rep crap mac and cheese.
You like the craft party?
Alright, I'll do a shout out for it too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bumble and Coca-Cola too?
You know, we learned today that if you leave a lot of facts out of your presentation, but then you hand out pins,
Yeah.
no one remembers that you said the Kraft macaroni and cheese paste. It didn't fucking describe
macaroni
what that was at all. At all.
That's real.
And I was like, so like, what is it? And
Yeah.
it was like, it's it's a place that you can go and eat, but maybe not eat
Maybe,
crab.
yeah, no.
But you might not be able to eat the crab nuggets.
Please tell me about this presentation.
Oh my
So
god.
we were all responding to RFPs, and this one girl had met crab, and they wanted to move into adult demographics because they're pigeonholed as a kids group. And for some reason, this girl proposed the craft company build like a craft museum and play space with like a craft macaroni and cheese ball pit and a craft noodle space. But then showed like an entire building and then kept calling it the craft macaroni and cheese space.
Yeah.
And then never saying what in any other room, in any question about like what fucking goes in the building. She was like, you know, we haven't really decided yet. It's really like, it really depends. And
Yeah, but
we
it'll
were-
start in Chicago.
Yeah, and she's like, but it will be in Chicago attached to the factory. We were like,
Oh my god. Horrifying.
I don't remember what this song is called. But King of Limbs, there's a B-side.
Aren't you supposed to be like Radiohead's biggest fan?
yeah, I thought you were really a big fan. I thought you were a Tom York guy.
Not a real Radiohead.
Ready?
No, let's do it anyway.
Yeah, that's
Body, legs,
Time for V.
bone, sinew.
The knee.
Good luck. Arms, body.
Show of hands, which mic should I use?
What?
Show of hands, which mic should I use? This one?
Or this one.
Good, Sean.
Sean's honor. How does this sound? Get real with me. Be 100% honest. Does this sound okay?
I think so, yeah.
Completely fine. Title of my sex tape.
Ew.
About his sex.
Yeah, actually, Alex, can we get some bossa nova in the background for this one?
Can we get his sex tape in the background for this one?
Try this one.
This one. Not the other one, just this one.
Try the one on the drum kit.
Yeah. How's this sound?
Oh.
Now try the other one.
How's this sound? Okay, this one is this.
So are you gonna sing the Spider-Man theme song or no?
Well, I can't now. You spoiled it for me. Alright, now that guy's gone. Alright. I just thought that we were having a little too much fun this evening. So I'm here to read poetry. Thank you for the bossa nova. I legitimately really appreciate it. Is this echoey?
Yes.
Anybody else? Okay. Can we tone down the echo just a little bit? Thank you. Just like a tad.
No, it's not. This guy's got a zine coming out in like 3 weeks. Just do
Right,
it.
everybody's distracted. We're just gonna raise
Yeah, exactly.
So this one's called Guts in the Age of Spiders. Here now, the wretched masses buzzing, empty husks deprived of substance, devoid of ether and ethos, vampires, any homegrown abundance. Punch and prostrate on a dinner plate, we toast our own abundance. Through a web of creature comforts seeps a great infection. Ensnared from birth by spiders, no escape save introspection. Ushered along by our starving jailers we march, all asking the same question. After a lifetime of coaxing from the hand that feeds, how much is left in me? Blind to woe, we look inward and wonder where it all went. Gallons of blood and tissue spent for each naive inch trudged, rushed through sea sheens in need of vent. Wrench open their weary breasts and scream, I have guts, I have them, and spill proof onto pavement. Thank you.
Wow. The bossa nova was really awesome.
Yeah, for real.
It's good though.
You're kind of guy.
You should submit to paper route.
I am publishing a zine this month.
Are you really? That is so cool. Good for you.
is thanks to this guy right here. Who is
That was Vinny. The stage is open for poetry, jam, karaoke, and reading.
What's up? I am not receiving this. This would be my first scene. I did have a wonderful conversation with the paper routine person last week.
Okay, you kind of love it though. I love it. It's been a while since I've seen this paper deeper. You do kind of look like
Always happy to have a doppelganger. Or be a doppelganger.
So I'm like,
yes,
at
depending on
this
the
point in the day, I'm like, yeah, I would.
I mean, you're kind of generic looking. You probably got.
I am generic looking, thank you. I love to blend in with the crowd. That's an asset. We just don't know it yet.
That's true. It is very much
I love when people come to open mics and do something that isn't just singing. I did poetry reading last time I was here, but then I did also singing. You were literally singing. I did. Tonight I did. I know. I'm generic and it's hard. But like the guy later that had me do the like check where you can do poem like it's so creative and different. I love it. But no, I won't be another picky annoying person.
Yeah, everybody's seen, like, there have been 200,000 cis white men with guitars. I wanted to do
She counts.
Yeah, that'll cheat on me as this white guy reading
the floor. It's so different. It's radical. No one has ever seen it
I'm like
before.
a lesbian, but I moved back around to being a cis white guy.
That's too real.
That's the beauty of our society.
Yeah, it's a place to be
Truly.
I thought you were somebody that I saw at my strip club last night, and I was a little concerned, but then I realized you weren't.
Oh, I assumed you meant like a performer.
No, I work at a strip. She is the performer.
So yeah, in which case, no, I'm a generous tip.
Okay. Well, because there was this guy that had kind of a similar haircut to you yesterday. He was short of me. I want to point out, and I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking money. And he turned around to say something to one of your friends, and I was like,
Well, I'm glad that I revealed myself this time and stopped being like a tag.
doing that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I might have like
I would have let her do that. You seem
you.
very nice.
Thank you.
Also, for the record, she said like 20 minutes ago that she wanted to go home.
I do.
Yeah, you know, we did too, but things keep happening.
Yeah,
I really liked your song.
It's an excellent vibe, unfortunately.
it'll be
Do you
out.
listen to 100 Gags?
What?
Do you listen to 100 Gags?
I used
It
to.
reminds me a lot of 100 Gags.
Yeah,
Like,
that's.
it's like if 100
Actually-
Gex was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like if 100 Gags.
I mean, they're still kind of good, but like they haven't dropped
They have
anything
like
in too
7
long.
really good songs.
Like the one that you said
And I
you
was
like did today, that was really cool.
That was actually. I made that during the height of like their popularity.
Really?
Yeah, I was very much inspired by them at the time.
Yeah. Your
And then
music is really
I
cool.
needed to rewrite it. I
And you did it
hated.
this morning?
I rewrote it like a week ago or so.
Wow.
That is really cool.
That's really fast. Oh, yeah.
Things happen fast.
That's
Truly.
so real.
Was nice to meet all of you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Yeah,
Glad you both didn't do it. That was very cool. We are leaving for real.
All right, I'm also. I guess we're all leaving together. Fuck it.
Are you getting pasta? I've never.
No, I want a pasta. Chicken Alfredo.
Oh, I need a Coke. Babe, on Coke.
Oh, yes, that's important.
You were gonna leave your.
Cigarettes.
So sorry.
Oh, I don't
Directly in your
care.
way.
Yeah.
Head now.
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy that's making it.
Thank you for being here.
They're making it happen.
Well, you're the reason I'm able to make it.
You always here?
Yeah.
I'm Alex.
Brian, this is cool.
Miralija.
Nice to meet you too. You're the first one to sign up technically.
I was. I had to come in early, make sure I got my spot.
I'm glad. What class did you have?
Court reporting.
Oh, sick. Are you studying to be like a stenographer? Fuck yeah.
I'm so excited. I love it.
You know, now that you're a poet,
I need to practice. I just need to keep practicing. That's all I need to do.
What's exciting about it? Is it like the thing that would be exciting to me is
The
like
power that it has.
yeah, you're documenting shit that's practically
Exactly. All I need to do.
Thank you so much for coming.
All I need to do is get into rooms that I shouldn't be in. I just need to bug people. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm taking that shit right to DC. As soon as I pass my 225 words per minute at 95% accuracy, I'm driving to DC, I'm sitting down in the Capitol, and I'm not leaving.
You're gonna document it all.
Yep. And eventually I'll convince people to vote for me, but that's not my plan. Well, it is my plan, but that's,
You gotta wait for the opportunity.
Exactly.
You gotta get press first.
I gotta make the opportunity. I gotta become the press.
So is your goal like to contribute to like I don't know, politics, I guess, to the world?
Yes. I have a very specific, crazy law that I need to enact, force them to vote on. I want the age of consent to be 20.
Cool.
In all of America.
Wow. Are there any other countries that have an age of consent that high?
No, but they should.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't oppose it. Like you telling me about it, I would vote for it. I think if I saw it come up, I would scratch my head. I'd be like, I mean, it's historic.
Yeah.
It's like Australia just banned social media for anyone under 16.
Good.
Yeah.
They should.
It's like
That's a good idea.
It might be a paradigm that's happening.
And actually, it has a lot to do with my plan for education reform. Because those last 4 years, 16, 17, 18, and 19, that high school is actually going to be like a trade school, like a college type thing.
Cool.
Like you will be ready for the workforce right out of high school. That is the world I want to live in.
Yeah, there's I took a class on anarchism, and I learned about a place called Mondragon, which is like a Spanish a province of Spain, but they're very independent and they kind of fight against Spain a lot. And when you are growing up in Mondragon, it's like small. It's like maybe it's like kind of a city-state type of population. When you grow up, you go to school, there's like good education, and if you want to go to college, they don't have like universities in the province. You have to go somewhere else for college, and then you can return and work if you want. But the two really interesting things about Mondragon to me are one, you don't have to go to college. They have tons of trade schools set up, and most of their economy is like manufacturing industry. They'll make like dryers and fridges, and they'll manufacture like cabinets, like all this manufacturing stuff that's like hand based.
I'd love to just go there.
The other really
visit.
fucking cool thing about Mondragon is that income is limited to a range where the maximum income can be no more than 3 times the lowest income. So minimum wage sets the basis for maximum wage.
Oh shit.
And that means that some occupations, like I think doctors generally can't like work in Mondragon because the income that's required to like pay off the loans that they have to go out to university.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes that complicated, but everything else about it sounds awesome. It's like a pretty...
They have like their own bubble and it works.
It's like anarchist democracy and it's independent from the rest of Spain.
That's awesome. I gotta brush up on my Spanish and like visit there.
Yeah.
I need to. That's awesome. Thank you for introducing me to this place.
Which school do you go to?
Plaza College.
Plaza?
Yeah. There. It's down in the city. All my classes are online.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I go down there as often as I feel like I should. If they have like a major event, I will do my best.
Like Plaza College raves.
I wish. I fucking wish. So
The most adorable thing I've ever talked
maybe in like 20 years, I'll buy out the place and throw raves.
Lofty goals to buy out a place based in New York City.
I have too many goals. Far too many.
It's okay. You can narrow them down over time.
Yeah, I've got a few that I know I need to make happen. So I'm focused on those first. First goal is making a shit ton of money. And music and stenography together, they could pay the bills.
Yeah, you could do that. I make like a decent income for my day job, and this is like a side thing. So I have music going on all the time in my life, but making tons of money, I don't do that, but I make like a living wage. Like I think in New York, a living wage is like fucking $88,000 a year.
Oh, wow.
I'm 10 years into my career, and I'm now making around $100,000.
That's not bad at all.
I'm able to support myself and some other people.
Yeah, congratulations.
I hope that you also get to. I hope that you make 10 times as much. So
Me too. Well, I need to make 10 times as much to do what I need to do. That's for sure.
just opened.
You're a lovely person to talk to.
Curious.
I mean, you're looking.
Yeah, be around. I was down here all the time, but I also try.
Yeah, you're just around.
I was. Yeah. You said it, and I was like, well, I guess I'm taking this.
Nice meeting you too.
Then a year and a half ago.
Are you heading out?
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. I gotta hand this back. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for lifting me up.
Legitimately anytime. Oh, you're really light. Holy shit.
I'm super light.
This is
Yeah.
one packages. What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're really light.
Imagine that. I am pretty light. I used to be fat.
You used to be what?
I used to be fat.
I legitimately never would have guessed that. I'm sure you looked good then. You look
Maybe
great now.
stocky is the right word, but you know.
I'm stocky now.
Yeah.
I'd like to think I make it work. You don't have to confirm or deny.
I'd say that was my body type.
I'm flattered.
Like you have to pull it out a little bit because like
Talk to you later.
Alright. It's a really mix of business and pleasure here with your manager.
Always.
Don't say it.
I will.